When the earth shook in Haiti on the 12th of January 2010, thousands of people found themselves trapped under their own roofs and walls. Many had deep wounds, open fractures or crushed limbs. Faced with this emergency and to stop infections, doctors performed large numbers of amputations. The association's teams took almost immediate action to provide post-operative care and help as many people as possible avoid developing permanent disabilities. It's the first time Island has stood up since her operation. Still in a state of shock and confusion, this 19-year-old student has displayed enormous courage. Handicap International opened its orthopedic fitting center at the end of February. By the 20th of May, the workshop had already produced more than 230 prostheses and 130 orthoses, and 110 amputees were able to use their orthopedic devices independently in their daily lives. This is Island's first visit to the workshop. Today she'll be given a temporary prosthesis, a fitting technology perfectly adapted to emergency situations. A prosthesis can be produced in just hours, even under extreme conditions without electricity. Island tries her prosthesis for the first time. It's always a difficult moment, a mixture of anxiety, surprise and pain. We meet up with Island again a few days later with Patrick, a Swiss occupational therapist. For this professional, as well as walking, orthopedic fitting helps amputees rebuild their lives.
Le fait d'appareiller la personne, avoir cette prothèse qui se trouve sur le moignon, permet à la personne d'avoir une vision d'elle-même qui est déjà tout à fait positive, et puis au niveau de l'estime de soi, c'est vraiment quelque chose de très bénéfique.
Although these prostheses are quick to produce, learning to walk takes time. You need a lot of guts to bear the pain and disappointment. Handicap International is doing everything possible to ensure each amputee will be able to benefit from a permanent prosthesis and, as a result, play a sustainable role in society. More generally, Handicap International has been entrusted with coordinating all activities in Haiti concerning the rehabilitation, orthopedic fitting and assistance of people with disabilities and the injured, in partnership with the German Association and the Haitian Secretary of State for the Inclusion of People with Disabilities. Mobile teams also visit amputees to evaluate their situation, like here in the Disability Focal Point in a neighborhood of Port-au-Prince. The focal points have been up and running since February. There are 8 in the capital Port-au-Prince and 1 in Petit-Goâve. Each team includes 1 expatriate staff member and 8 community workers trained in rehabilitation exercises. Their aim, too, is to help as many people as possible avoid disabling after effects.
Même si on est dans un contexte d'urgence, même s'il y a eu des défaillances avant, on peut effectivement améliorer leur qualité de vie, c'est sûr. Déjà les faire remarcher, les faire remobiliser.
But disability focal points don't restrict themselves to rehabilitation care. By talking, providing reassurance and forging links, they can understand each person's situation. Because as well as providing direct assistance, the role of focal points is to register people and families with specific needs, provide them with information and direct them to responsive facilities. In addition to the 300,000 people injured in Haiti, more than 1.5 million have been left homeless. The region of Petit-Goâve, 10 kilometers from the epicenter of the earthquake, suffered 60% damage. The impact is also visible in the hilly areas of this region, where entire sections of the mountain collapsed, threatening the homes below. Here, distributions are made only by foot or helicopter. Handicap International distributes basic items such as food, blankets, kitchen utensils, but also, like today, tents. Several Handicap International teams visited each family in the area prior to the deliveries to assess their needs and identify each beneficiary. 200 tents will be distributed to this commune over 2 days. We're back in Port-au-Prince, where Handicap International also distributes shelters to the most vulnerable, such as those leaving hospital or without homes. By reaching out to the victims of this devastating earthquake, Handicap International's teams have been able to gauge the shock suffered by many of the injured. Setting up a psychosocial support project immediately was vital. Discussion groups are organized every day. Several months on, the wounds are still there, wide open. People talk about their daily problems, their fears, doubts and the future.
C'est difficile d'avancer quand il y a encore des gens sous les décombres, quand on est encore là en vie, alors que d'autres sont partis sans explication logique. Ils sont dans cette phase où avancer peut-être pourrait être synonyme de trahir leurs défunts.
Handicap International is committed to helping the most vulnerable in Haiti over the coming years. The association is also working to promote the rights of people with disabilities and to change the way people see these kokobes, or good-for-nothings as they're called here. Given the number of injuries with disabling after-effects, the many amputees and the scale of the devastation, Haiti cannot simply put off the problem of people with disabilities. By force of circumstance, everyone is involved.